Sam's Kitchen makes gingerbread men that wear fashionable clothes. So each season the fashion collection changes to whatever's been in London Fashion Week, and we've been featured in Vogue magazine for our designs. But I came up for the idea of gingerbread men when I found out my granddad used to go to Selfridges for lunch sometimes. I thought, well, what Selfridges? Basically it's like Harrods but for young people, selling like gingerbread men. I thought, this meant to be the best shop in the world, I could do better. So I went home, taught myself how to bake, made my own recipe, and about a year later I took him to Tully's Farm with all their Shocktoberfest or something, and it went really well. And I supplied them for a couple of years, and then I organised a charity gingerbread house competition. And so I said, oh Sam, you've got to enter Young Startup Talent, you've got to enter. I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose, it's free. But it's like Dragon's Den for young people really. So I went in there, did all my pitches, and just over about a year and a half ago I won £50,000 worth of business support. And since then it's just gone well. We've done speeches in government and dinner in the Houses of Parliament and all various things like that, so it's all pretty exciting.
How can young people best prepare themselves for work?
Well, I think the best thing you can do, especially for starting your own business, is to give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. It doesn't matter what you're doing, it just gives you experience. And business is business, whether you're in a market store or a multi-million-pound company. It's all the same blueprint.
What qualifications and experience would a young person need to increase their job opportunities?
Well, that's the best bit of starting a business. You don't need any, because let's be honest, I was a special needs kid in school. I had to have someone with me all the time, and it takes me longer to write an email than everybody else, but that's just the way it goes. To me, it doesn't really affect me. And I think that's the best thing. I think as long as you try your best at it, because business is not, it's more than just, can you do the maths, can you do the thing, because you can employ someone to do the maths, you can employ someone to do all the writing. It's the whole dealing with people. I think people skills are very important. So that's the great thing. I think particularly if you're the lower end of school, don't worry, because I think Duncan Bannatyne, Richard Branson, they're all the same. They seem to be all on the same wavelength.
What are the minimum qualifications needed to work in companies in your sector?
Well, I think it's, as long as you try really hard in each subject, it doesn't really matter. But I think having an interest in a certain subject, it shows that you've got a bit of passion, a bit of gumption. And I think that really, especially in an interview, all about getting jobs, I think that would definitely be much more interesting to me.
What are the routes into your career, like A-levels, college, on-job experience?
Well, I think the best thing is to enter Young Startup Talent, which Gatwick Diamond Jobs sponsor. It's a great initiative, which is essentially what I won, and that can get you contacts. But I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is go networking. No one knows what it is. I didn't even know what it is. Basically, you're going to events with like-minded people, and not only can you get contacts out of them, you're going to get business and learn a lot. That's what I learned so much from meeting all these people. They're very much more experienced than I am, and I'm really just at the beginning, and it's very useful to get that, I think. I think you've got to get involved in the business events, and Gatwick Diamond Jobs can put you in touch with the right people.